Hey guys, Sean's videos here, back with another review. I'm sorry for the background audio that still exists. So, here we have the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon. So, let's first take a look at the minifigures. So, we are going to start with Hero J. So, you see here, he has got the same legs, but these legs actually do work because if you look carefully, same as Season 11, if you look carefully, then you can see that the torso, the shirt, actually does drop down in, and then it looks like he's just wearing navy blue pants. That is inaccurate to the show, but it works on the set. You can see the Season 11 armor piece and his dragon shield, that's what I like to call it. And you can see there's a stud attachment, which attaches to a clip, which attaches to the weapon you want it to. And you can see this is, with Nia's, this is probably the closest we're going to get to a actual ZX Nia hood. You can see his face mount. Same one since the movie. So if we remove the armor, head, and mask, we can see the back printing. It's pretty basic back printing, but that's not bad. Sometimes it's good not to have too much going on. You can see he's got one silver on, which used to be a trademark J thing. Well, not trademark, but you get what I mean, probably. So, if we put this back on, we can go to the next figure, which is... Oh, wait, first, let's take a look at this J's Mace. So this one I've actually custom modified with the pieces from the set, though. So if you want to make this, pause the video right now if you got the set, and you can take a look at this. And it's not too complex of a modification, but the reason that I built it is because in the show, then Jay can usually use his weapon like this. He can hold it like that with both clips. Let me show you. And it even does that in the Master of the Mountain poster. So, he can hold it like that. He works with the Season 11 weapon, but not with this one when I got it. And it also makes it better to clip onto the back. Let me show you that. So, I think that this also works better when it clips onto the back. So, we can see, if we do it like this, and it's tilted at an angle, because I think it looks better that way. So, like that. So, now it works a bit more. Kind of like if it was as big as side. So, let's fix this back on. And let's take a look at the next figure, which is probably my favorite of this set, which is Hero Nia. I really like this minifigure. It's very detailed and it's like really good. So, as I said, closest thing we're getting to a Nia ZX hood. And so, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but the Nia face was actually created, I think, either for Season 9 or the first Legacy Wave / March of the Oni. Because I think the original one, the eyebrows were the exact same. And the expression without the mouth, they looked the same. And even with the mouth, I always got confused that whether she was angry or happy, because the smile is very subtle. Even here, I think Lego might have made a mistake and accidentally printed on the happy one for both sides. But she looks mad enough on either side. So, we can see, same shield as J. Mad enough on either side with the original. And we can take off the armor, same as before. And we can see this, there's this really nice detailing on this. So, if you look at it, and you didn't know it, then you probably wouldn't guess that this is actually just the Season 11 suit for Nia with the armor on it, because this looks really nice and really different. The printing's really nice. The blue looks great. So yeah, I really like this minifigure. So let's move on to Hero Kai. Once I put this back, which is going to take a while. Oh yeah, we can look at her spear if you want. So this is the spear. It's missing a few blue highlights from the show, but I can't really do anything about that unless you want to paint it a bit or print it on. So let's look at Hero Kai, our last hero ninja. for the set. Oh, so let's take a look at Hirokai. He's got the same lead printing from season 11. He's got this new sword, which has the machete piece in it, in silver, and these other two pieces. I don't know why he just took that apart. And he's got a different shield than the other two ninja. He's got the lion one. And we've got the mask, and let's take these out so we can see. And his two expressions. And let's take off the armor. It's the same, but it's in gold. Here's the side if you want to see that. And so here he has 2 gold arms. Oh yeah, Nia also has a silver arm, and she also has like the fur color arm, the dark arm. And oh, I actually didn't look at this. The back, I haven't seen this yet. The back printing looks really nice on this guy with the straps and all connecting to like the center. Is that a star? Oh no, it's not a star. So, and then we can see if we put this back on back. Now we can see. What comes in this set, the skull Sorcerer and the skull of Hazard. So let's look at him. He looks like a very friendly skull if you look at him just purely in the sets. He looks very friendly. So he does need to go to a dentist. I can't speak though. And then see the skull Sorcerer. I won't say who he is in case you haven't seen. And the face doesn't, I don't think, gives any clues. So if we remove his mask, which is a very nice dual. Oh wait, no, don't look at it from the back. Trust me, you don't want to see it from the back. Okay, and then just the head, and then it's really nicely dual molded. Trust me, you don't want it. It just looks so creepy from the back. So you can see like this, and you can see his eyebrows, and he's yelling. And then see there's also in the front, and this is the second. This is actually the third Ninjago villain to use a skirt piece. The first being the Overlord, the second being Unagami, and the third being this guy. You can see the back, nice front printing. I don't know what these spell though. Tell me in the comments if you know what these spell. I would think they spell skull, but it's not 5 Ninjago alphabets. It's just 4. You can see this brick built attachment for the wings. The spinner. So this is the spinner that comes in the set. It is a spinner die. So we can see. And I'm going to try to spin it now. And this ties into the side build of the set. So I moved 2 spaces. So we can see that in this side build that we've got for the set. So we can see. So then let's take a Kai, because that is the ninja we have been using. So we will take him and remove him. 1. So that was the start space. So 1, and then this is one of the 2 with the spinner. So then this spin, and the way I judge it, so if you stay here, then this is 1 space, 2 space. So this way each 1 space for every rotation. So then we move 2. So now he's here. So then you can see that we landed on a heart space, which means this one. So then, which means that when you want to go to special villains on, in this case the Awakened Warrior, then what we do is that we so that if we get the skull space, then we lose, and we use a heart on these very nice heart boxes in which you can store weapons. And so then you click a heart down, and so then, but if you then so you can see how far do you go, and there's more stuff. So basically the goal for these games is to get the Blade of Deliverance. And you can see when you land on this one, and there's also like really nice green fire stuff and then on this one, which there's a statue of, I believe, Cole's mother, Lily, aka Gilly, aka Millie. And then whenever I can't even place a minifigure on here without it falling. So then it's like a fall trap, as you can see at the back. And then we have the Ivory Blade of Deliverance. This looks really nice. So for any of you people wanting to do like a mock or a digital mock, if you can find this piece in the software or in your collection, then you could use it for troll hunters actually as a sort of daylight. So I'm thinking about making a troll hunters mock and then putting it on LEGO Ideas. So if you guys would like that, tell me in the comments below. Oh yeah, also if you haven't subscribed, and please like the video, it really helps out a lot. Okay, now that that's done, you can look so then you can see, and there's a skull on the back. This is a very creepy skull, you know, let's put him back, it's kind of freaky. Okay, and you can see there's also a print on this skull, which is freaking me out too. And so let's put Kai back here, and we will look at, ooh, we have forgotten the main villain. Okay, and now we shall address my main complaint with this set, the dragon itself. Now, the dragon itself is not bad, but I do not feel like it embodies what it is supposed to. The Skull Sorcerer is a dragon, Griefbringer, made out of skeletons, made out of this original skeleton, and skeleton. That's the key on magic. But oh, sorry, this broke. This isn't the most stable mouse connection. I'll tell you why when we look at the mouse. Let me fix that before we continue. Okay, if you guys don't like the like doing this, I try to reach these videos as quick as possible. So kind of keeping the raw content, but it's not really edited too much. So then you can see he's so bulky. He's a skull dragon, yet he's so bulky. It's not even a bad thing. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like, I just had to point that out because I find it very funny. Oh, so then you can see these flags with the same symbol on the Skull Sorcerer's like robe, I guess. You can see the ring's body and legs and the tail. It doesn't have a gear to make it swoosh, but it's still swoosh. You can see the bottom here, and then you can see the ribs and feet. And the wings actually fold in like so. So you twist it back like that, and that's how they fold in. And then there's also a stud shooter on either side, which is usually like the Marvel superheroes. I don't know if you guys saw that one. Okay, yeah, I saw that one. So put that back in. So those were in like, I think the Marvel, the tank one with Captain America and Hawkeye, and then some AIM agents, that truck set. And so let's put it back in, and then okay, and then we'll continue. So, now that that's done, so you can see this guy has a rib cage, and then the four biggest parts of the rib cage, they open up like this. So what you want to do is you want to take that green ball, which I consider he's a heart or the source of his power, because he's like a skeleton, and it drops onto the floor. Now, for some reason, I don't know if this is just my copy of the set, that green ball is nearly indestructible. I don't know why. It usually never breaks. So you guys saw that was no editing. It just doesn't break. And then you can see. So then you can see there are two studs there. So then if you don't wanna put the like keep the ball in there very loose, then you can just put them on there and then it stays. So that's why you keep it. And then this piece, I don't know why, but it's just falling off today right now. And then this is how it opens. So you push on both of them, and then it opens. And then you can take a look at the head. So the head is where I just got so in the zone when I was building the head. I was barely concentrating on building the head. I just had it built, and I barely realized it. So LEGO has been going through a phase of putting the printed eyes since season 9 onwards for most of their dragons. So we can see that in here. And then the reason that the connection is so very flimsy is because they're not giving us proper what do you call it, pull connections. They're giving us the car ones where it's snapped into the car wheels. So these aren't really meant to endure that much like this. See, look, I just tried to flip it up and then it fell. But if you got a few pieces in your LEGO collection, then you might be able to fix that. You can see there's a separate piece for the neck. And then, oh, actually, guys, that is the end of the video. I don't know how I make these videos. It's been 14 minutes. Never mind. So then we can see. Let's just try to make the video a little bit longer. So we can see. Oh, let's actually end it on the 15-minute mark. Bye, guys. See you guys later.